Hi everyone, I'm Glory Ukwenga of Africana League Development Initiative. You're listening to Ombudsman Radio.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? The program is Spark. Now, Spark is that program where we bring together all those who are making a mark in their industries. Believe me, today we have on the program a director in the Public Complaints Commission. He's the director for enforcement. We shall be meeting him today. We shall, of course, be getting to know his duties at the enforcement unit. Good to have you, sir. May we meet you?
Thank you so much. My name is Mallam Isa Abubakar. Like you rightly pointed out, I am the Director of Enforcement.
Okay. Now tell us, sir, what led you down this career path?
Well, I think it's accidental. I joined the commission in 2000 in Lagos. When I joined the commission in 2000, they transferred me to Abuja in 2004. And I was in FCT office at that time. The commissioner at that time in 2020, and in 2012, the commissioner who just came in that and saw that there were recalcitrance and uncooperative attitude of respondents. So he felt that he looked at the act of the commission and he felt that there was nothing we could do about it to make them comply with the enabling act of the commission. So he set up the enforcement unit in the commission. As at that time, the FCT office, as a matter of fact, happens to be the first office that set up enforcement unit in the whole Public Complaints Commission. And to the glory of God, they made me the pioneer head of that unit. And our performance in FCT office led to my being here today as the head of enforcement in the whole commission.
Now you were chosen out of a lot of people to head the enforcement unit. How did that make you feel at that time?
Fantastic. I felt that my performance in FCT office necessitated my choice as the head of enforcement. And I also know that for them to have chosen me, out of so many, a lot is expected from me, and I needed to put in my efforts to see that I did not disappoint those that has chosen me to head the unit. So I tried everything humanly possible to see that I did not disappoint them, and to the glory of God, we are doing our best, and I think we are on course.
Fantastic. Now, can you describe your main activities and responsibilities in the enforcement unit?
Thank you. The enforcement unit is like the protector of the enabling act of the commission. In every establishment, there must be rules and regulation guiding that establishment. The enabling act of the commission is the rule and regulation that is guiding the responsibility of the commission. Section 5.2 of Public Complaints Commission Act empowers the commission to either on its own, which we call proactive investigation, investigate matters, or matter lodged before it to investigate that borders on administrative matter, administrative injustice to investigate it. Now, in doing this, we adopt so many techniques to do it: letter writing, invitation to a case chat, invitation to a case conference, and even the summon of the Honorable Chief Commissioner, in this case, and commissioners in the state. When you write letter, Section 5.7 says that whomever the letter is written to must respond to that letter within 30 days of receipt of that letter. When you are invited to appear either for a case chat, case conference, or before the Honorable Chief Commissioner, you must honor that invitation as stipulated by Section 5, the powers and duties of the commission. Now, if you are invited and you did not come to the commission, if a letter is written to you and you did not respond to that letter, you can imagine how you expect the commission to resolve that matter. It means that the commission will not be able to perform its responsibility, since since we need to hear from both parties, that is the complainant in this respect and the respondent too. If a complainant lodges a complaint and we seek to hear from the respondent and refuse to respond to that inquiry, it means that we will not be able to resolve that with the complaint. The act of the commission envisaging this stated so many penalties and punishment in Section 8 of Public Complaints Commission Act, Enabling Act. How do we apportion these penalties to the offenders? That is exactly what enforcement unit is all about. Enforcement unit is meant to make people obey the act of the commission.
Are you now trying to tell us that the enforcement unit of the Public Complaint Commission has some powers?
Has what?
Powers.
Yes.
Tell us about those powers.
The power that the enforcement unit of Public Complaints Commission is not different from the power of the commission. It is derived from the act, enabling act of the commission. Now, if you are asked to come and you refuse to come, you have violated a section of the act of the commission. If the staff of the commission wishes to visit your premises and you obstruct them, you have violated some aspects of the commission, commission's act. And that same act stated some penalties for those that violated the act, what they should do and what they should not do. So those penalties is what the enforcement unit of the commission is sought to apportion to those that have violated the act of the commission.
How far can you take those penalties to?
What we do,
yes,
we adopt 3 systems in making sure that people obey the act of the commission, and also bringing people that have violated the act of the commission to book. One is the fiat of Attorney General of the Federation. 2 is asking Nigerian police force to prosecute on behalf of the commission.
Wow.
And 3 is lodging direct criminal complaint against whomever may have violated the act of the commission. How do I mean by seeking for fiat of Attorney General of the Federation? Being the chief legal officer of the country, if there is a violation of that constitution, we inform them that this also person has violated the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There is need for you to prosecute that person or give us permission to prosecute the permission. Whichever way they feel is better for them, they do. They could prosecute on behalf of the commission, or they could ask us to do the prosecution. You also know that Nigerian police force are the protector of the law or the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As the protector of the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if anybody violates that constitution, we report to them. What they said you should be protecting, somebody has violated it.
Yes.
Are you going to leave that person like that, or you are going to do something about it? If you did not do anything about it, another person will violate it, and it will result to breakdown of law in
order.
the society. So as such, we report to them and ask them to prosecute that person on behalf of the commission. But the commission can also on its own lodge a direct criminal complaint in a magistrate court. How do we do this? We go to a magistrate court and tell the person, we have all our evidences. We present this evidence at the magistrate court. This so and so person has violated the act of the commission. We want to prosecute the person. They look at it. If it is valid, they will issue summons, and they sign the summons. They serve it on the respondent, on the offender.
Fantastic. In case you're just joining us and you're wondering what we're doing here, we're with the Director of Enforcement, the Public Complaints Commission. And of course, he's here to tell us about what they do in that unit. And for me, it's a very enlightening topic, because a lot of people really believe that the Public Complaints Commission, what do they do? So it's gratifying gratifying, really, to know that the Public Complaints Commission, especially the enforcement unit,
Yes.
has these powers to be able to use.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now tell me, how do you manage and prioritize incoming complaints?
The enforcement unit of the Public Complaints Commission is like the last bus stop of complaints. As complaints are coming in, they goes to either public or private, depends on what type of complaint it is. If it borders on private matters or it borders on public matter, it goes to either of those two departments. When they have tried to resolve the matter and they are unable to resolve it as a result of recalcitrance of the respondent, the uncooperative attitude of the respondent. In Nigeria, we like
Force.
Force. So they refer the matter to us. When we sit down and we will sit down and look at the matter properly, if there is still need, if there is still room for mediation between the two parties, we try as much as possible and use that mediation. If we try to use the mediation and the mediation fails, then it will now use enforcement. How do we use this enforcement? I had just explained. By what we have adopted in the headquarters here is a direct criminal complaint, because it is time saving. We won't need to go and report to somebody before we do what we need to do. We just lodge direct. Since we are armed with our evidences, we just go to court and lodge direct criminal complaint against the person. And it has been working for us fantastically. Have been working for us.
What processes are put in place to ensure timely resolutions?
The processes that are put in place is what I have just explained to you. If we go to court and the people still think that they are bigger than the law of the country,
then you take it up.
We seek for a bench warrant. And as soon as, just like we earlier mentioned, Nigerians will like force. As soon as a bench warrant is issued and the policemen attached, we work in conjunction with the Nigerian police force and the judiciary. As soon as the policemen attached to the enforcement unit comes to execute the bench warrant, you will see them running helter-skelter to the commission. And when they come like that, what we usually do, we are not particular about taking anybody to prison. What we want to do is to see how we can use that system to resolve the matter before us, because the complainant who lodged the complaint with the commission will not gain anything from taking the person to a prison, and who also not gain anything just want to resolve the matter. And as soon as they rush to the commission, we use the opportunity to resolve the matter, and it has been working for us.
What are your biggest challenges that you face in the unit of the enforcement department?
The challenges facing the enforcement unit is not different from the one the commission as a whole is facing. The funding problem, and we are trying everything humanly possible to work around it the way the entire commission is working around the challenges, pending the time that will be able to resolve it. To God be the glory, we have a new sheriff on seat now, in the person of the Honorable Chief Commissioner, Bashir Abubakar, who is determined to take the commission to the next level. He's doing everything humanly possible to see that it betters the budget of the commission, and by so doing, it betters the activities of the commission.
Fantastic. Now tell us, if you want to address an issue related to these resource limitations, especially in pursuing your duties in the commission, what do you think is the best way forward?
There is nothing much. The limited resources, what we do, we try to liaise with other departments in the commission. For instance, if we are trying to go out to execute bench warrant, or to go out to serve someone, or notice of hearing, or go to court, and we don't have vehicle to do it, we go to other departments and borrow their vehicle to do it. But if it has to do with any other resources, we report to higher authority, and they have never disappointed us. Each time we go cap in hand begging.
Oh my God, it's such a sad word. So basically what you're telling the public is that we need your support.
Yes, we need their support to assist us to perform better. But what I'm saying in essence is that each time we go to the higher authority, our bosses in the commission who has put us, they oblige us.
Fantastic. Can you give us an example of a successful enforcement action and its outcomes on the community?
Honestly, the enforcement unit in the headquarters was created in 2022, April to be precise, in 2022, after we had done the paperwork, seeking for synergy with the judiciary, FCT judiciary, and seeking for synergy with the Nigerian Police Force. The then Honorable Chief Commissioner, in person of Honorable Abimbola Ayo Yusuf, visited the Chief Judge of FCT to seek for that collaboration with them, and also visited the Inspector General of Police to seek for that collaboration with them. As immediately they gave us that, they gave us the award that they are going to help the Commission to do whatever they need to do to solve the problem in the society. We started work in August. We started work with about 8 case files, 8 recalcitrant case files that they forwarded to us. I am happy to inform you that it did not take us 1 week to resolve those matters. Some of those matters have been in the commission since 2013, some since 2014, some since 2016. None of those complaints was earlier than 2018, was later than 2018. So when they brought them with our first court appearance, all of them rushed to the commission. You know, they have always seen the commission as toothless bulldog. Our first appearance in court showed them that we are no longer toothless. We can back and bite as well. So they rushed to the commission, and we resolved all the matter amicably. I think from that first appearance in court, we resolved matter that we recovered 22 million. Wow. 22 million naira to the complainant. Till date, we have resolved about 100 case file.
From 2022?
From 2022
to 2024.
You know, like I said, it is those case files that are difficult to resolve as a result of uncooperative attitude of the respondent or recalcitrance of the respondent that are forwarded to us. Over 100 case files have been forwarded to us, and out of the 100 case files, we have resolved over 90. We have resolved over 90. 5 are pending in court presently. 5 we resolve through mediation. The rest we resolve by going to court. And with this over 90 that we resolve, we have recovered close to 100 million naira. Wow. As a matter of fact, if by the end of today we resolve the ones before me, because just shortly before I came to the studio, Ministry of Agri just called me. So also Castec called me that they were going to pay the complainants their money today. Wow. If Nigerian British secondary school, they called that they are going to pay the complainants their money today. If we resolve those ones today, then we'll be talking about 120 million of complainants' money that we have recovered and give to them. We have had reason to arrest an honorable member, a former honorable member who was a director in a property agency, and he was owing somebody 68 million. 68 million. We tried everything humanly possible to see that, considering his status in the society, to see that we resolve the matter amicably without resorting to court. But unfortunately, we like force in Nigeria. He refused. So we went to court, and even at court, he refused to appear. So we sought for bench warrant, and our policemen arrested him. So he rushed to the commission, even called the Honorable Chief Commissioner at that time to plead with him. So we insisted that the Honorable Chief Commissioner put us on the seat to see that to making people comply with the enabling act of the commission. We pleaded with him with due respect that he should allow us perform the responsibility he gave to us, and to God be the glory, he said we should go ahead. Wow. the person wrote an undertaking that he was going to pay the money the following day. The money was much more than 68 million because the cash involved was about 68 million, while the property involved was more than 24 million. So the following day, he brought the papers of those property and the money involved. He brought the check too. And the Honorable Chief Commissioner, as at that time, Honorable Abimbola Ayo Yusuf, presented this to the complainant, and we resolved the matter.
Fantastic. Okay, sir. And we're still with Mallam Isa Abubakar, the Enforcement Unit Director in the Public Complaints Commission. Of course, now we know that recently we had the new Honorable Chief Commissioner on board. That's Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR, come on board. We've had his vision. We've had his mission. How do you think that will align with, of course, your units in helping your unit to achieve its aim?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR, right from the time of their inauguration at the National Assembly, I knew that he's going to take the commission to places. There is one particular thing he has always mentioned, that all in his entire life, we all know that he was a paramilitary person. He retired as an assistant controller, general of custom. And said in all his entire life, he has never taken an oath publicly. And that he's taking an oath publicly this time around is not going to make joke of it. He's going to try everything humanly possible to make sure that he abide by that oath. Because as he was taking that oath, God is before God and God is listening to that oath. That how he's going to face that God on the day of judgment depends on how he managed that oath here now. So I have always had confidence in him since that time. And in his recent address of the entire staff of the commission, and before then, his meeting with the management, he has also told us what he's going to do for the commission. He's going to try everything humanly possible to make sure that the commission is known worldwide and to also attract funding, which is the major problem of the commission. We are hoping that this is enforcement unit is part and parcel of the commission. If the Honorable Chief Commissioner, and we are performing well, we are performing well, to the glory of God, the matters that will have been lingering in the commission and without resolution, if it comes to enforcement unit, we try our best to see that we resolve it with dispatch. So, with considering our performance, we believe that Honorable Chief Commissioner, Honorable Bashir Abubakar, MFR, is going to assist us and seriously so that we can perform better than we are performing now.
The program continues. Don't go nowhere. And Spark will be back in a moment.
Hi everyone, I'm Glory Ukwinga of Africana League Development Initiative. You're listening to Ombudsman Radio.
Now tell us, I mean, obviously you've done so much since the enforcement unit has been established in the commission. What are your plans and vision for that unit in the next, let's say, 5 years?
Yes, our plan and vision for the unit will not be different for the plan and vision of the commission. The plan and vision of the commission is to put smile on the people, on the citizens of Nigeria. And it is to also make people know more about the commission so that they can come and also build more confidence in them so that they can come and lodge their complaint. Rather than taking law into their own hands, they should come to the commission rather than also going to court to burden the court the more, because if you look at the judiciary today, they have more than they can chew. So many cases, and Public Complaints Commission is there to help them, to assist the court resolve matter. And the good thing about the commission is that when
it's free.
Absolutely
it's free
of charge. We don't take a dime from anybody. And when we resolve this matter, we resolve to make the two parties go home friends. Unlike the court where you have a acrimony, you have a problem with the other person. By the end of our resolution in Public Complaints Commission, they both go back friends, being friends.
Yes.
So that is what we do. Also, my vision is to make sure that we do everything humanly possible to see that whatever complaint that is brought to the commission, we resolve it and resolve it without delay, with dispatch. We resolve it on time, we resolve it with dispatch, and let the public know that it is not the Public Complaints Commission that they used to know that is in operation now. We have a new sheriff on seat, and when we back now, we'll also bite. So if we ask them, if we seek for any information from them, they should respond to it. If we wish to visit them, they should allow us access, because it is very clear in the enabling act of the commission that we have a right to visit any premises at all. We also have right to invite anybody at all. And when we invite you, you must come to attend to us.
Fantastic. What else can I say? It's been a great time speaking with the Director, Enforcement Unit of the Public Complaints Commission. Tell us your names again, sir.
Mallam Isa Abubakar.
Mallam Isa Abubakar, thank you so much for coming on the program. The program is Spark. My name is Lola Oduba. And of course, I want you to keep on being the best that you can. Keep on being the best citizen in the whole world. Yes. Call yourself the best citizen in the whole world. All right then. See you next time. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.